The scene opens inside the Divine Ruins secret realm at Bone Lake, where a bulky man proudly reveals that he tricked the group from the start. He boasts that he knew which chest held the artifact and only used them to clear the beasts for him. Holding the god-hunting crossbow, he celebrates his luck and declares that he will now control the entire secret realm. Meanwhile, the black-haired boy stays silent but visibly irritated as he watches the man's arrogance grow. The tension rises as the man continues laughing, confident that the artifact's power now belongs to him alone. Outside, the boy's teammates assess the situation. They realize the giant Bone Lake crocodile was guarding the god-hunter crossbow all along. One of them clicks his tongue, frustrated that if they had killed the crocodile earlier, things might have gone differently. The group stands in quiet regret while the boy prepares himself, understanding that the situation has shifted and the next move must be precise. As the boy steps forward, he calmly tells the man that he always expected betrayal and even thought he might switch sides to another family. But now, his tone shifts, calling the man foolish for believing this plan would work. He lifts his gaze, his eyes glowing sharply, and the atmosphere grows tense. The man grips the god-hunting crossbow, insisting that its power is enough to dominate the realm. But the boy doesn't flinch. He questions whether holding a single artifact truly makes the man strong enough to stand against him. In an instant, the boy bursts upward with overwhelming force, descending with a power that makes it clear no weapon in the secret realm can bridge the gap between them. The man mocks the boy, calling him a dragon tamer who overestimates himself. He lifts the god-hunting crossbow with confidence, revealing that he planned ahead long before today. The others quickly notice the crossbow only holds 3 arrows, making his confidence suspicious. One member hesitates, wondering why he seems so sure of victory. The man urges him to continue, smirking as if he already knows the answer. Suddenly, he tosses several glowing components into the air, proudly explaining that he stole them from the treasure chests the group opened earlier. These parts, he says, can reload the god-hunting crossbow. He laughs loudly, bragging that the boy had no idea each chest contained pieces for recharging the weapon pieces he now controls. The crossbow erupts with energy as the man proudly reloads it, revealing that he has been preparing for this moment from the beginning. His laughter grows louder when the others realize he now holds more than 60 arrows. Fear spreads through the group. Even a single blind shot from the weapon could kill them instantly. They start piecing together that every step he made while following the treasure map was part of his plan to gather the reload parts. Meanwhile, the boy quietly observes, understanding that the man had been manipulating the treasure chests long before this confrontation. His calm expression contrasts with the panic around him. The man raises the crossbow again, admitting he lied earlier, but insists he never lied about the weapon's destructive power, confident that the tide has fully turned in his favor. The man fires the empowered crossbow, laughing as he explains that anything with less than 2 million endurance will be killed instantly. A blazing arrow shoots upward, tearing through the air with overwhelming force. The explosive impact sends shockwaves across the battlefield, forcing everyone to shield themselves. His followers panic, convinced that no one can survive a weapon with such destructive power. Amid the chaos, several members of the group are knocked off their feet, struggling to withstand the pressure released by the attack. The sight alone makes it clear how dangerous the crossbow has become. But then, the boy descends calmly in full armor, unfazed by the attack. He tells Wang Qianlang that he has made a huge mistake, showing that the crossbow's power is nowhere near enough to defeat him. The man pulls the trigger again, shouting for the boy to die as he unleashes another volley of blazing arrows. The crossbow fires repeatedly, its remaining arrow count dropping rapidly as he empties everything into the attack. Arrows rain down from above, each one carrying destructive force as the man mocks him, calling him an insect from a weak family who dares act superior. The ground shakes under the barrage. One of the arrows strikes the boy head-on, engulfing him in blazing energy. The impact sends a shockwave through the area, making it seem impossible for anyone to stand against such power. But as the dust clears, the boy appears completely unharmed. His armor absorbs the blow effortlessly, and he stands still with only a slight spark fading from his chest, showing that the attack didn't even scratch him. Arrows rain down in every direction as the crossbow unleashes another chaotic barrage. The explosions tear through the ground, forcing the group to scramble for cover while the man laughs uncontrollably behind them. One of the men coughs and urges King Feng to run, convinced that Lu Fan couldn't have survived such overwhelming attacks. The blast radius grows wider, leaving debris scattered everywhere. King Feng grudgingly agrees, saying that with attacks of this scale, there's no way Lu Fan could still be alive. The two struggle to escape as the smoke thickens around them. Meanwhile, the man reloads the god-hunting crossbow once again, shouting for his enemies to keep dodging because he still has plenty of arrows left to fire. As the smoke clears, the man glances around and sees no one standing where Lu Fan should be. Believing the attack erased him completely, he bursts into laughter, praising the god-hunting crossbow for living up to its reputation. He boasts that even experts from higher-ranked families wouldn't survive such an ultimate artifact. Confident that victory is his, he prepares to finish off the remaining two, claiming there's no reason to let them live. Just as he steps toward them, both survivors react in shock. Something unexpected stops him mid-stride, breaking his smug certainty in an instant. The man recalls their earlier words and accuses King Feng of knowing about the reload components as well. Terrified, the two try calming him down, pleading that there's no need for violence. Ignoring them, he raises the crossbow again and declares he'll search their bodies next, hoping to find even more parts to reload the weapon. Panicking, King Feng quickly switches sides, claiming he truly submits to him and offering to help fight the Ning family and Murong Sheng if he spares their lives. But as the man hesitates, confusion crosses his face. He wonders why the boy who hasn't even been killed yet would suddenly abandon attacking him and shift his focus elsewhere. The boy steps out of the flames and tells the man he's acting stupid, claiming that even 100 more arrows wouldn't be enough to hurt him. His armor shifts into a glowing form as the system announces the switch to light blade armor. Seeing this, the man panics, shocked that the boy is still alive. The armor begins healing him instantly, and a faint holy light surrounds every movement he makes. Desperate, the man fires again, insisting the previous shot was just luck and that no one can survive the god-hunting crossbow. He screams that this next arrow will kill him for sure. But the boy doesn't react at all. The arrow hits with another explosion, yet he remains standing in the same calm posture, showing that the attack still can't break his armor. The boy casually catches the next arrow with his hand, stopping it mid-air. Shock spreads across the man's face as he realizes the attack didn't do anything. Even the others watching freeze in disbelief, unable to process what they're seeing. The boy remarks that the crossbow's power is disappointing. He questions how the man could guide him for days and still assume his endurance was under 2 million. Blue energy begins swirling around him as the Dragon Tamer aura activates, releasing a powerful wave of strength. His body glows with the Star Dragon aura, and his stats surge sharply. The man is left trembling, completely stunned as the boy's aura rises, showing that the gap between them is far greater than he ever imagined. Seeing the arrow stopped by hand, the man stares in disbelief, calling it impossible. His confidence collapses instantly as fear spreads across his face. The boy calmly explains that inside this secret realm, the one who determines everything isn't the god-hunting crossbow, it's him. Blue energy wraps around his arm as the Divine Bone Gauntlet activates. With a confident smile, he declares that he alone stands at the top here. His aura erupts as the Divine Bone armor forms around him, boosting all of his attributes to an overwhelming level. He shoots upward with unstoppable force, the Starry Sky Dragon aura bursting open behind him, signaling that the real fight is now in his control. As the boy's power erupts toward him, the man stares ahead in panic, mumbling that his luck has finally run out. The incoming blast grows brighter, swallowing the entire area. A massive impact crashes down, shaking the ground and blowing debris in every direction. The destructive force leaves no room for escape. The explosion engulfs the center of the battlefield, wiping out everything in its path. His final words echo faintly, his luck was simply too terrible.